You are not going anywhere if you do not know how to do this. I was once a student who hated going to coaching classes. I was forced into them, but deep down, I wanted my independence. I wanted to study, yes, but I wanted to do that on my own. I used to spend 6 to 8 hours studying in coaching classes and still ended up with low marks. I should try self-studying after classes as it was recommended by those classes, but frankly, I used to always feel burnt out by the time I used to come back from classes and sit for studies. It was frustrating, but I knew there was something that I had to do with this. I needed to know how to self-study. I had less time to study, so I needed to know how to make it efficient. And so I did. In this video, I'm going to share my exact blueprint of how I self-studied. This is a method that I have been refining for the past 5 years since grade 11. And this has helped me even in college to maintain a 9.9 GPA. Let's not waste any time. Let's get going. Firstly, you need to understand your syllabus. Knowing exactly what you need to cover is crucial. Break down each subject, break down each topic into manageable chunks. This will help you track your progress, decide how you want to keep the flow of your studies, and ensure that you're done with the syllabus on time. Secondly, answer this for yourself. Are you a morning or night person? When do you feel like your brain is the most active? Depending upon that, you arrange your study schedule, because we want you to study at that time of the day when your brain is the most active in its peak learning hours. This way you can absorb and retain information for long term to be able to write them well in your exams. Thirdly, you should know your learning style. Whether you learn visually or auditory, or is it a kinesthetic learning style. Understand how you learn, because this is how you can actually get some techniques on board. When you know your learning style, you'll know the learning techniques that you need to use for your study session. If you're a visual learner, you have YouTube videos available in plenty. If you're an auditory learner, you have the same YouTube videos that you can just listen to. If you're a kinesthetic learner, there are a lot of experiments that you can do hands-on to understand those topics in depth. So understand your learning style, understand yourself for that. When you're creating your study sessions, especially in those times of the day when you're extremely focused, create particular focus sessions where you have absolutely no distractions around you. What do I do for that? I usually keep all of my devices away, whatever device is required. So say I require my laptop. So that laptop will have no notifications coming onto it. I'll only have those tabs that I require. I'll keep a timer. Nowadays, Windows laptops have a focus session mode. So I usually select a 25-minute window for a focus session. I commit to the 25-minute window and then I take a 5 to 10-minute break. Simply, you might have known this technique as the Pomodoro method, and it works, provided you know how to do it. So say if you're just starting off with it, what do? Say you keep a study session for 10 minutes and then take a 10-minute break. Maybe the next 2-3 days, make it a 15-minute session, take a 10-minute break. Make it a 20-minute session, make it a 10-minute break. 25 minutes, 10 minutes, 25 minutes, 5 minutes, so on and so forth. This way you can start increasing your focus as well. Finally, and this is frankly the most important step, with each and every week, by the end of it, you'll have an idea of what has worked for you and what hasn't. So take some time out every single day. I call them think days, where I sit with myself, I reflect and reassess as to what I have been doing, what has worked for me, what has not, and adjust my strategy for the next week. Do it on a weekly basis so that you hold yourself accountable, so that you're able to plan things properly, and so that you're able to use your time efficiently. So reflect and reassess every single week. Self-study is an extremely important, extremely potent, and extremely efficient tool. By understanding a syllabus, adjusting your learning times, knowing your learning style, using that time in focus sessions, and reflecting and reassessing every single week, you can achieve remarkable results without relying solely on your coaching classes. If you want to make a quick generated routine for yourself and don't want to waste the time on ChatGPT trying to type out a very big prompt, don't worry, I've done that for you. you can open up a free AI study routine maker, linked in the description. Make the most of it, make your routine and implement all of these steps. With this, thank you and happy learning.